Alright, so we are finally getting this motor prepped for paint. I spent the afternoon yesterday rebuilding this engine. For absolutely no reason. Because we went inside there, as you just saw by all the pictures, and the cracked piston was just a scratch, so we were just going to replace the piston if that didn't happen anyway. The piston they sent us is not even the right size. So, that's kind of annoying. But at least we know everything in here is good. It was definitely sand casted. There was chunks of sand down in there. Um, but they're finally out of there. Um, so we are gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go clean this, and then I'm gonna tape it up, and we'll paint it tomorrow because it's way nicer tomorrow because it's rainy and crappy out there. But tomorrow's supposed to be like sunny and 65, so it's gonna be beautiful tomorrow. Um, so yeah, let's go. Alright, it's not dark outside. It's been a while since I started this, but everything's thoroughly taped up. So, painting the block hemi orange, not painting the top at all, stay in silver. We are ready to go. Don't forget, if you're doing this yourself, to block the vent from the crankcase into the intake. That is right by that tube right there. Got all this set up right. Yeah, so let's go ahead and cut to more painting. Alright, so I got this engine painted. As you can see, it looks better in person, but it is hemi orange. So let's start assembling it. All the stuff I promised is going to disappear in that process. Just because it's satisfying. Alright, motor's mounted. Just gotta get the trans on now. Got this painted black. That was originally red, if you don't remember from the last video. Got a nice orange block here, painted Chrysler Hemi orange. I'm a Dodge guy, if you can't tell by the signs and everything. I'm just gonna mount the transmission and the clutch up here. Get this finished up here, and she's ready to ride, man. Now this paint, as you can see, is still a little brittle. It's going to be until you get a heat cycle on it. But have the heads silver, because you should not paint heads. Paint as an insulator. especially fins. You don't want to overheat that stuff. But yeah, so this was definitely a little bit of a tight fit. You can tell it's touching there, but I got it down. It's gonna be fun putting oil in this. We'll figure it out. Alright, so to get this upgraded clutch pack in, I would highly recommend upgrading. There's just way more surface area. A buddy of mine has one of these. I helped him build it, and this new clutch is just so much better. I had to rebuild his entire transmission after the factory one gave out. So take a little 3/8 impact or a drill driver, make sure it's on the lowest level. This is a 3/8 impact, 10 mil socket's all it takes. And you might have a question with this. You'll see here that has a groove there and that shaft doesn't. They're completely interchangeable, at least they are in my experience. Now you can try it if you want to, but if anything happens, it ain't my fault. Perfect. So there you go. Let's get trans on. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and take the actual transmission. It's gonna mount up like this. Real nice and pretty. Take a bit of shimmying to get it in place over the clutch, because how the clutch works is there's just a basket in here that it grabs on, just like a real clutch in a motor and actual cars. So it'll just sit on there like that. Get up to right here. 10 mil. Do not go very tight. Just going into cast aluminum, which is what this block is. Just enough to crush some washers. Go. Perfectly installed right there. And now all we have to do is get the chain on there. I get that mounted up. Put the gas tank on, run the fuel lines, and the kill switch. We're ready to go. Looks pretty dang good.